So this clip's been going around recently. Apparently it's happened in 2025, and I don't know the people in here. This Italian man stream, you can see his Instagram in the top right, I guess, and then there's a black man from America who accosts him because he thinks he says the N-word, the slang version of the N-word. What this man says is aMIGAS, which I believe means friends. Would seem this black man is anything but a friend. He comes up and physically grabs his wrist, repeatedly demands him to apologize, to say sorry. He tells him he's not allowed to say it, first of all. You don't have the correct skin color. You don't have the right skin color, so you're not allowed to do it. Which just, right there, that's racist, by the way. The entire concept of the N-word is racist. And he demands him to apologize, threatens to slap him, open hand slap him. Then after he apologizes, because this guy doesn't speak English, after he apologizes, the black guy then threatens to hit him again for some reason. I'll just play some of it real quick.
Oi! Japan! Amiga!
Just had to cut out just a second. There was a bunch of music and some downtime, but he said amigas, and then the black guy walks up a few moments later.
Oh, grazie per l'euro.
Intanto buonasera Luca. Sono entrato adesso, come sta andando oggi?
Oggi
Vedo che la connessione regge perlomeno. È un buon inizio.
No, mi dissocio.
No, bro.
You my friend, you. No, you my friend.
No, I ain't no fan.
No.
I ain't no fan, bro. I ain't no fan. This gonna be my stream.
So he just pushes him out of the way and says, "This gonna be my stream." And I probably am going to mute it, but before he says, "Don't be saying my N-word" over and over again. And again, you heard the guy say aMIGAS. This guy didn't hear that. And this is what's really sick about this, is this guy, like, you know everything about this guy already, right? Like, he was born in an insular black enclave in America. We're surrounded by anti-white mentality, consuming anti-white, let's just say lore, whether it's music or, I don't know, Black Cleopatra, whatever it is, anything that's like kind of anti-white, anything that makes white people sound bad. And this is where it's gotten him. He's gone to Japan. I mean, you can see there's like 3 separate signs on this one little street advertising Spy X Family. He's gone to Japan, and he's gone up to the Italian man and told him that he's not allowed to say the N-word, which he didn't say, but he's saying that he doesn't have the correct skin color to say it. Yeah, he doesn't have the correct skin color to say it. And so he's gone up, shoved him, and he's going to threaten him. He's going to threaten to slap him, open hand slap him if he doesn't apologize, demanding him to do this. And then after he apologizes, the Italian doesn't speak English, he doesn't know what's going on. After he apologizes, he's going to be threatened again for some reason.
That's not cool to say. Yeah, don't say my nigga.
Cazzo volevi? Ma che cazzo volevi? No.
Don't say my nigga. Say I'm sorry.
Ma you is my friend.
No. Say I'm.
He's right there. He tries to say that he's trying to say my friend, like he's trying to explain what aMIGAS means, but he doesn't speak English, obviously.
I'm sorry. On
No,
the chat.
your son.
No, you're sorry.
You!
Yes?
Not you, him! What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you!
I am me. He's me. And I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry,
sorry.
for saying my nigga, right?
No. This is what I don't like for band. This is not good. This.
Right.
Right, so there he's saying he's going to get banned for life or something. I can't quite figure out what he's saying, but it sounds like he's saying he's going to get banned for life if he says the N-word. I don't know what he thinks. I'm pretty sure I know what the other guy thinks.
You said my nigga.
No, mi dissocio. No.
What did you say over there?
You said I'm sorry, right?
Sorry.
You're sorry for saying my nigga, right?
I don't speak.
No,
Okay,
you do speak.
Just walking around with a cross around your neck like you have a decent bone in your body.
You said my nigga.
But you-
I heard you say it.
No, mi
You got
dissocio.
5 seconds to apologize.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
slap you
Sorry.
open hand.
There's just a threat of violence right there. And see, this is, it's just something that's untenable. Like, this is not something that can be allowed to persist in the world. And it's not something about black people. Black fatigue is just something people say, but what about the radical Muslims committing crimes? What about crazy misandrists? I mean, you could say it about any group. It's a very old expression. It's ancient knowledge that's it's been lost to a I don't know, like a near century of feminism and globalism and corpocracy. There's this ancient knowledge of one bad apple spoils the bunch. It's not about fruit. One extremist screws over everyone. One Muslim radical screws over everybody. This guy right here, he is he's ruining the image of black people in general. He's ruining the image of Americans. He's ruining the image of black Americans specifically. He's ruining the image of Christians, it would seem. He would be ruining the image of males if he wasn't doing this to another male, right? Can you even imagine if this Italian person happened to be a female, or trans or something? I mean, God, it'd be catastrophic. He's ruining the image of tourists in Japan, tourists in pretty much any country, right? Like, you're not going to want tourists like this, right? This is an incredibly negative image that this guy is creating, and it's not like he's talking to another American. That's the thing. If you're a Japanese person watching this, you're not going to be sitting there thinking, okay, it's two Americans bickering about something. No. This is psychosis. This is racism, is what it is. This is ingrained racism. The guy was born and bred on anti-white beliefs. He's gone to another country. He's heard a white person who's from a different continent, not even America, speaking a language that's not even English. He's thought he's heard the N-word, and he's gone over to threaten him, to command him to stop and threaten him with violence if he doesn't stop making a noise that the black man doesn't like. By the way, the N-word is a misspelling and mispronunciation of the Latin word Niger, which means black. Negro, which is the Spanish derivative of it, also means black. The French noir is also derived from the Latin word Niger, which means black. And the N-word is a misspelling and mispronunciation of it, which really doesn't mean anything and isn't racist. But, well, okay, no, it actually is racist. It's racist because you have to be the correct skin color to say it, which this Italian man is not.
No, okay.
Right.
Sorry?
Where you
Say
going?
sorry.
Say I'm sorry for
Sorry,
saying my nigga.
Sorry.
Say,
Yeah.
say
Just
it.
say I'm sorry.
What you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
He said he's sorry. He
You
said
sorry?
he's sorry.
It's no problem.
He said he's
Hey,
sorry.
I think
He said he's
se parlo no.
Alright, he
sorry.
said he's sorry.
Ooh, I should slap you
He said he's
anyway.
sorry.
boy.
He said he's
I should slap you anyway. Look at him there with that big shit-eating grin on his face. What you should do is rot in prison until you learn some manners and take that cross off your neck. Unbelievable. Like, this is not a situation. I mean, you see him grab his wrist there as well, grabbing his wrist.
sorry.
Ciao, ciao.
He just says bye and walks away. This is not a situation that people should have to suffer through. This is not how people want to live their life. And again, this is an Italian man. Like, think about the negativity that this one scenario is going to cause. And then think about all the other scenarios, just like he doesn't even care that he's on camera. I mean, imagine if he wasn't. What would he do if he wasn't on camera? What would he do if he was in America? I mean, he's in a foreign country, one that's very known. I mean, God, there's a restaurant right there with gigantic windows. Everybody can see this happening, and he doesn't care. He's just looking into the. It's unbelievable. This is just bald-faced racism because it's okay to be racist towards white people, because white guilt has created this scenario that's allowed people to get away with everything they want. And the same thing has gone for this, like, Christian guilt, for male guilt. Everything has tilted so far in one direction, with so many demographics taking advantage of this high trust that was built up and has now just crashed and crumbled. And they're not going to fix it. They never wanted to fix it. They just wanted to take advantage of it. I mean, look at that. This is embarrassing. Like, as a species, it's not even color or gender. It's just as a species, people shouldn't. God, I mean, you've gone to a different country, a different continent, and you're interacting with this guy as if he's a white American. You've just heard a white American say the trigger word, and now you think you're vindicated to go attack him. And so, what if he was a white American? Would that have changed anything? Well, you should have known not to say something that could have sounded like it could have possibly been misconstrued as the N-word. Like that, I mean, you would have had people doing mental gymnastics like that if he was an American, because people just love to blame white Americans for everything. And the reality is that the N-word is racist. It's racist because only people of the correct skin color can say it, and everyone is wrong about what it means, which is really nothing. There's no reason to say it because it's not a word. But its existence is like a permanent wound. It's like an open wound in America, and apparently in Japan, or presumably any other country as well. I mean, what language is safe? What country is safe? If you have black Americans going over and threatening violence because they misheard you saying something in a different language, then who is safe from them? And this N-word thing, it's a wound. It's a wound that will never heal unless people shame it. And that's a problem with America. We have too much shame on one side and no shame on the other side at all. Like, women walk around naked, black people are accosting people in other countries because they misheard a word. I mean, Christians are dropping to their knees and worshiping the rainbow. Meanwhile, Muslims are blowing themselves up. Like, we can't have the country keep going like this, right? The N-word needs to be shamed out of existence, as do thoughts and other things, because they're just a negative aspect of society. They're not good. There's no reason to say the N-word. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. There's no reason to have this attitude. This is a negative thing for the world. It's a negative thing from our country, which we should be embarrassed by. I'm embarrassed by it. It's just bad. It's just a bad thing. And you have to ask yourself, what would he have done if he wasn't in plain view of all these people? Look what he did when he was. Look what he did in this high-trust society that probably arrested him for doing it. What would he have done if no one knew it? What would he have done if he was in America, if he was surrounded by more of his friends instead of just the one guy acting as his wingman? Like, just say you apologize, man. Look, he's crazy. Just say you apologize. You know his friend was like, damn, I don't want to be around this. His own friend didn't want to be around him, let alone the Italian man who called him friend or called someone friend. I mean, that's what he said to begin with. It's just a problem. It's a problem. You can't allow it to exist. We can't just sit here and ignore it and say, oh, yeah, well, can't talk about that because, it's the N-word. Can't say anything about it or else you'll get canceled. You think Japan cares? You think any other country cares? Why does everyone in the entire world need to bend knee to ghetto American Africanisms? That's ridiculous. The N-word is not a word. It's a misspelling and a mispronunciation of black. People got to get over it at some point. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you feel the same way, if you enjoy the video, please do the YouTube things.